Welcome back, everyone, to the Deep Dive.
Great to be here.
Today, we're taking a journey, you could say, right into the heart of India. We're focusing on Delhi.
A truly fascinating city.
Absolutely. We've been looking through some excerpts from Delhi, India's historic heartbeat and modern metropolis. And our mission, well, it's pretty straightforward. Pull out the key stuff, the essentials you need to know, give you a shortcut to understanding this incredibly complex place.
That mix of old and new is really the core of it.
Exactly. How does one city hold, millennia of history and still be this hyper-modern center? Okay, let's unpack this.
Well, right off the bat, one thing that stands out from the source material is its governance. It's quite unique.
Oh, how so?
It's in northern India, of course, but officially it's a union territory, the NCT of Delhi, National Capital Territory.
Okay.
But it also has its own legislative assembly, so it's this kind of special administrative zone.
So not just a city, not quite a full state either.
Precisely. It balances being the nation's capital, New Delhi, with Old Delhi, the historic part, and then all these modern suburbs sprawling outwards.
That layering you mentioned.
Yeah, that layered composition really defines it, physically and politically.
And the history. I mean, the source mentioned continuous inhabitation since the 6th century BCE. That's just mind-boggling.
It really is. We're talking about, what, 2,500 years? Minimum.
What does that do to a place? That unbroken thread?
Well, it means it's been central for a very, very long time. Capital of huge empires,
Yeah.
The Mughals, the Delhi Sultanate.
Powerful names.
And you see it. The Red Fort, Qutub Minar, Humayun's tomb, India Gate.
Yeah.
These aren't just monuments tucked away.
Yeah.
They're part of the city's fabric, leaving history almost.
Yeah.
They embody that deep significance, making the past, well, very present.
Here's where it gets really interesting for me, though. That deep past alongside this incredible modern energy. It's a major hub today, right? Politics, business, culture, education. It literally houses all three branches of the Indian government.
That's the paradox, isn't it? How does it integrate it all?
Yeah.
I think it manages it by consciously evolving while still holding on to its roots. You've got top universities like Delhi University, JNU.
Big names in academia.
Absolutely. And then premier institutes like AIMS for medicine, IIT Delhi for technology. They're not just in Delhi, they're driving its future.
So they coexist, the old stones and the modern research labs.
Exactly. It shows a remarkable adaptability, I think. It keeps evolving.
So what does this all mean for daily life? This mix, the sources talk about connectivity, the metro, buses, the airport.
Oh, the connectivity is key. The Delhi Metro is massive, a real lifeline for millions. Plus, the bus network, IGI Airport, it's very well connected.
That would make things easier.
It does, but it also brings challenges. The sources are quite clear about that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Traffic congestion is a big one, and air pollution, especially, in the winter months, it's a serious issue.
Ah, okay. The flip side of rapid growth.
Right. It's that constant balancing act growth versus these critical urban challenges. It's something Delhi shares with many big cities globally, but its scale is immense.
But amidst those challenges, there's this incredible vibrancy the sources describe. Culture, food, shopping.
Absolutely. It's incredibly diverse. People from literally every corner of India live there.
A real melting pot.
Totally. And you feel it during festivals, Diwali, Holi, Eid, Christmas. Gurpurab celebrated with such, enthusiasm.
And the food. The street food sounds legendary.
It is. The chaat, parathas from Parantha Gali, kebabs, even momos are huge now. It's a foodie paradise, honestly.
Sounds like it. And the markets?
You have everything. Chandni Chowk in Old Delhi for that traditional, almost chaotic shopping experience, amazing textiles, spices.
Right.
Then you have more modern hubs like Connaught Place, Sarojini Nagar, Carol Bagh, Lajpat Nagar for clothes, accessories, food. It's just buzzing.
So it's a real sensory experience. The sights, sounds, smells.
Definitely. It all reinforces this incredibly diverse, engaging cultural fabric. It's a city that's truly alive.
So wrapping up, Delhi seems less like just a city and more like a living microcosm of India itself. Ancient roots, modern pulse, all tangled together.
That's a good way to put it. History isn't just in the past there. It's kind of an active ingredient in the present.
Yeah, you feel like the past is whispering while the future is being built right next door.
Which, building on that, maybe leaves us with a question to think about.
Okay.
What does Delhi's continuous journey, from ancient capital to this sprawling modern metropolis, constantly grappling with huge challenges, but also embracing this immense diversity. What does that teach us? About urban resilience, perhaps? About identity? About what it even means to be a living city?
That's a deep thought. Something for all of you listening to maybe reflect on further. Delhi's unique blend, that constant negotiation between tradition and progress, definitely a city worth exploring more.